Hi Gemini, this is your October 2020 Twin Flame Love reading. So we're going to see what's coming through. I'm just going to put the candle on as well. So it's like a little remote control. And we're going to see what is coming through Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Also, just want to mention my intention bracelets are on my Etsy store. So if anyone is interested in purchasing those, do check them out. There are some twin flame bracelets on there. There's also evil eye protection, health and happiness. Lots of different ones on there. Link will be in the description box below. I know so many of you have purchased them, and the review section is on there, so if you want to check that out, please do feel free to do so. And there's so many other items like crystals, necklaces, bracelets. Also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. And also, if you'd like to purchase a private paid reading with me, they're done within 24 to 48 hours. Alright, so let's have a look, Gemini, see what's coming through. We're also going to be using I'm going to get like an envelope message out, as well as a Mercury message, since we have Mercury retrograde on its way in October. Okay, so let's start first of all here with the tarot. Okay, this one here. So you got the Knight of Wands, fire. Alright, so this Knight of Wands here is fire energy. It's very like passionate, very intimate, very exciting. It's fun. It's also, that's another one that's come out. Yeah, it's also one about journeying and traveling. It just comes in very, very quickly, but it's also, again, one of taking a trip or seeing someone who's at a distance or feeling the energy of someone at a distance, because the Chariot here also really does showcase some form of emotional connection towards someone here, and that's your twin flame, right? So we see that sort of flame energy with the Knight of Wands. We see that twin energy here with the yin and yang and the two Sphinx. We also see here that emotional connection and also that drive that you have towards this connection. Like, you're feeling this connection a lot in your energy here in October, and I just feel like, you really want to meet your twin in October. You're going to try, I feel, to do something about this. So you might ask them, you might try and find a way to contact them. I just feel like you really want to meet them here. And to be honest, as a Gemini, you are a twin as well. Mercury retrograde, which means that you're wanting to see them. Again, you got that sort of, two sides with the scales kind of energy. Again, that sort of twin energy there. And you've also got here this woman in the World card holding these two magic wands as well. You're doing everything in your power, I feel, to try and make this work, or at least to see where it's going, because justice is about Libra season. So you're trying to find balance here in October to see where things could go, where things could be headed, and that's what I'm picking up here. So you're doing absolutely everything. Okay, got here the Queen of Pentacles. Your twin, on the other hand, I just feel like these cards were you, and I feel like sort of this is more so like the twin energy with what's come up here. And you see the Queen of Pentacles, it shows they do think about you. They think that you're lovely, you're kind, you're very, very gracious, you're very giving. And the Ten of Wands here shows their frustration, their burden, not you being one, but them definitely feeling very pressured by the situation and not being able to take it forward at this time. So you can see here this Ten of Wands shows really that they are just feeling very overwhelmed and very pressured with a lot of things going on. They have a lot on their plate. Whilst they still think about this connection, feel that it's very beautiful and very, very nice, they are definitely in their own energy about things and kind of just doing their own thing. Do they think about you? Yes. Do they have romance and feel that connection towards you? Yes. I do feel here that you're feeling the connection a lot more than they are. So it's just something to bear in mind, that you're really trying. Sometimes the more you try, the more it can just feel like this to your twin. Sometimes the less you try, the more they are tempted to do something about it. So I just feel here that there's that sort of energy that we're picking up on. And we've also got here the Two of Pentacles. So in October, I really feel that it can go one of two ways, right? Either they can be very receptive, or they may not be. And you might be like, well, Moonlight, that's just like, what is that kind of a prediction? Well, the thing is, for some of you, you're trying really, really hard, and then just not able to come forward. And for others of you, they need a bit of time, right? And that's why they're not coming forward. And then for some of you, what I'm seeing here, or should I say the others of you, they will, they'll be a little bit responsive and they'll want to sort of work on things. But I do feel there's this energy of like them needing time, and you've got here the Ace of Swords. So I do feel that there can be communication between you and your twin. It's like you can speak to each other about something, and this is you really trying to take action to try and make things work. You've also got here the Ace of Wands, and you've got your energy here of the Lovers. Ta-da! Okay, so you're really trying to make things work. I just feel here that they're feeling quite pressured and quite burdened by something going on. Could be finance and career-wise, could be their family life is just very, very draining and very, very chaotic, because this Ten of Wands, like even as I'm just like looking at that card, I feel out of breath. I feel like, oh my God, so much going on. It seems to me like you've sort of been put on the back burner at this very point in time, and that in itself can be really frustrating and very, very challenging, and just not fun. So the Lovers here, definitely a really strong energy of that. So yeah, you got here Two of Pentacles, lots of balance. You've definitely got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, which is showing this energy, this sort of like spirit of you trying and wanting things to happen, and them sort of being a little bit sort of like, I'm a bit burdened and frustrated right now. I've got so much going on, but I still care about you. That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing. So let's go for a message and see what comes through. Okay, so it says here, I have fear. Okay, so you got the message of I have fear. I'm really tempted to pull another one. Okay, just a little longer. So there was that element here of me speaking about time, right, with that Two of Pentacles as well. And then they do have fear. I do feel that they're just really burdened and they're just kind of like, oh, I have so much going on. And so they can get very fearful of this as well, like, oh, I can't take this on as well. It's like an extra wand, and it just really loads them up quite a bit. So that's what we've got there. So if we now go to the Mercury messages. Lurking your social media accounts. Okay, so they're lurking, okay? They're lurking around your social media. And to be honest, it's Mercury retrograde, so wouldn't be surprised. This can also be them sort of just lurking around, trying to figure out what you're doing, okay? Because there is that notion of them still like having you in their thoughts with the Six of Cups and also the Queen of Pentacles. So they are lurking around, and even with the Hermit, in their downtime they do think about you, but they've got so much going on, I feel, that they're not perhaps actively taking a stance on things. So it's just something to bear in mind, but they are lurking. And that's one thing we have definitely figured out, is that this person is there trying to figure out what you're doing, but not like actively doing something necessarily. They can be, okay, for some of you twin flames, there can be communication, but that's the kind of vibe that I'm picking up on. Still, you have the Lovers, so the energy is felt, okay? The energy is not going anywhere, but it's the action that I feel is very 50-50 with that Two of Pentacles. Very, very 50-50. You can get good action. There can also be some intimacy here as well. I will just say, because it's Mercury retrograde, take it with a grain or a pinch of salt. Alright, so this is your reading here, Gemini. I really hope it helped you, gave you tons of clarity, information, knowledge. All the information is in the description box below for everything I mentioned earlier, and do take care.